today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the former 7th-round pick from FIU at quarterback. It's Alex Magoo.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The numbers for Hill a week ago. 3 catches, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will...
Touchdown! That's caught. Travis Kelce hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do. Now looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I would play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They go play action here on first down. And in for the Lions touchdown. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Fields. Flushed out right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And trotting back out onto the field, Travis Kelce. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far as we see here on your screen.
They may have to draw up coverages they haven't run so far. They may have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. This is Scarborough, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelce. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 21-0 our score after one. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, Fields. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, Fields. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Chris Jones. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Fields rolling to his left. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. The 20. 5. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return from the Detroit touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the counter, it's Edwards. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Fields on 1st down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this,
no Fields to turn, and down he goes. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On the handoff, Edwards. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable for Lockett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
it certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Magoo back to throw. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead will swell by 1 more. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now a first down throw, Fields.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Fields. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Fields on 3rd down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Fields throwing again.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Third and long. It's Fields.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Higgins. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Bills send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. You may hear a few words from his head coach on that decision.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward. Welcome back to all of those watching inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Our halftime festivities behind us as we're just about set for the opening kick of the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. This complete to Jones. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
2nd and 8 coming up. Fields.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Bills send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They try again with Scarborough. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now Scarborough. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And going deep for Hill. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Chris Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Rolling to his right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Fields on first down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
To throw is Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start things on first down with Bo Scarborough.
Lucky there just to avoid the safety. Able to fight through the tackle, but still backed up near the goal line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's Scarborough again. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a toss play. This is Scarborough.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Scarborough. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Throwing here, Magoo. Forced out to his left. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Magoo back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, Fields. He'll find Jones again. Complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a first down throw. Fields. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Detroit, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0.